Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
We've got a whiskey review coming at you. This one is Noah's Mill. It is coming in at 114.3 proof, somewhere in that ballpark. It is made by Willett Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky.
I took your little thing off.
Oh, right on. It is a high rye mash bill. It's been around for a while.
I've never had it. So
I've always wanted to try it. I went to a tasting a while back, and it was part of the tasting. I really enjoyed it, even though it was a high rye mash bill. Bardstown, Kentucky is, as you know, it's a central area of Kentucky for whiskey making. Noah's Mill, handmade in the hills of Kentucky.
Willett.
It's Willett, Bardstown.
Isn't 1792 in Bardstown?
Yes, it is.
They're the new, if you don't know, they're the new MGP.
Yes.
Because now you can get your stuff sourced from Kentucky and say it's distilled in Kentucky.
Right.
Gives you a little edge there on the fake stuff. I mean, it's still good, but...
Absolutely. This here it says, original small batch bourbon, handmade in Kentucky, aged in new charred oak barrels, blah, blah, blah.
Symbol of really
quality.
rye forward nose.
It does. DSP Kentucky 78, batch 23-02.
Words.
So it's just lots of words. It is made in Bardstown, Kentucky. We're a big fan of Bardstown. Josh and I have spent some time there.
Isn't that where that one Talbot Tavern is?
Talbot Tavern, yep, it sure is.
Billy kids shot holes in the wall.
Yeah. I mean, it's a neat area.
Stayed there. It's cool. It was a fun little town.
It is, and it was on the Pony Express.
Right, and so we went to the liquor store, which is right by the hotel, and the owner guy, I think he was the owner.
Yeah.
Was the owner,
yeah,
right?
It was.
And we were going to go to Willett Distillery, and he's like, we don't go there.
Right.
They I don't know what happened, but he's like, I think maybe whatever company bought them.
Yeah.
Did something. He was like, so we're like, oh, I don't want to go there now if the locals don't like it. And now I'm like, I kind of wish we would have went.
Yeah. They're very clannish.
Correct. And if someone comes in and takes over and they don't appreciate what they've done, or they don't help the family that had it before, like the old Stitzel-Weller stuff.
Right.
They just took over and sold a bunch of Pappy's crap that the family should have had. Or maybe he went back to auction and bought it. I can't remember. But either way, they just are like, no, we don't need this stuff.
Yeah, you're dead to us.
Yeah, so we're going to make $1 billion on your name.
Right. They're very clannish. But
anyways, that's a long story.
The tasting I went to had this in it, and I'm like, oh, I've always wanted to try it. So I did.
Yeah.
It was the highest proof of the batch. At 114, you could tell the alcohol content on the nose is there.
I don't get it too bad.
Really?
I get a lot of rye, though. I wish you wouldn't have told me it was high rye.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if I would still get that.
Probably.
It's very grassy. Like, I don't get vanilla.
It is. It's very grassy, but
there's a little vanilla. There's a little caramel in there.
There's a sweet note to it, which I
it's
enjoy.
Like sweet grass.
Yes.
It's got a good complex nose. I do like I'm not saying I don't like the nose, but
I mean, it's dark, good color.
Probably 100 years old. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
That was super soft. Cheers. Man, that's grassy.
Very grassy.
But it's not peppery like a rye.
No.
Yeah, it's so much earthy,
there's a lot of
sod.
There's a lot of deep.
It's good though.
Rich, earthy notes.
Yeah, I don't get any of the normal caramely sweetness. That's crazy. Actually, really good though.
Yeah, I was impressed with it.
How much is it?
The price on the Noah's Mill. I feel like it was $60, $60, $70. I should look it up. I'll put a little tickler down there on the bottom, but
it's got like almost like a chocolate note. There's something in there.
It is a limited edition for our state, and we're in the state of Idaho. You can buy one only bottle, so you go up and you grab it, one only. That's why I grabbed it, because it's unique. You're only going to
And I've seen it a bunch of times, and I just never...
And
I just bought this on a whim, and it sucks. So that's why I don't buy stuff.
It's hard, because when you see stuff...
Maybe bigger problem. What are we doing here?
Yeah, there's a lot of grain notes. It is rye forward. It is a high rye mash bill. There's a peppery note, vanilla, caramel.
See, I don't get
cinnamon.
You're getting all that? I get cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Yeah, vanilla is really subdued, but the cinnamon's pretty high. I think it was
match for Noah's Mill. Huh.
Really?
It's called Noah's Mill, right?
Yeah, Noah's Mill. Huh. It should be in there. Noah's Mill bourbon.
Maybe let's go to bourbon. It's pretty fun watching us search for stuff, huh?
Yeah, y'all appreciate it. You're going to be doing it yourself, so why don't we
probably
do it
are right
for
now,
you?
and you're probably beating me to it. You're like, these guys are morons, which is fine. I'm okay with that.
It's not bad. I think
it's not bad. It's good. I don't get all the sweet stuff you're getting.
I wouldn't add water, because I know at a high rye mash bill, the water's going to bring the rye out.
For the amount of alcohol, though, it's not super hot.
No, 114. It's approachable.
All right, we're getting there, makers. But it's very earthy, grassy.
It is.
I almost feel like it's a full 100% rye. Not 100%, but like...
Right.
Do you get that? I'm going to try it with a little water to see if...
It being a high rye mash bill...
But it's
rye, it's still a bourbon.
It's like more rye than like Pikesville.
Yeah. No,
but it is a bourbon.
Genuine bourbon. So, at genuine bourbon, it is 51% corn. And so the rye part
$66.45. So
there you go.
$7.
Yeah. So
damn, that's pricey. What is this? Yeah. Nelson's Greenbrier handmade Tennessee whiskey.
So suggested retail $68.
67
bucks. It's a high rye mash bill. The rye comes forward. It is 114 proof.
Oh man,
you put water with yours.
Oh man, that makes it super grassy.
Yeah,
I like rye. He doesn't like rye that much.
I wouldn't add water. I did when I did the tasting. I added water, and I was like, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
It's weird though. I don't get the pepper that you usually get with a rye. It's just grass.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like I can't believe it's not a rye. If you put this in a blind with a rye, I would think it was rye.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I would too.
Crazy. God, $66 though?
Yeah. It's a little spendy. It's a little spendy for the product.
It's a cool looking bottle, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I would. Shit, man. $30 maybe.
Yeah. I've wanted to get this for a long time.
I'm glad you did. It's fun to try.
And I've kept putting it off, but then I did that tasting.
Here's the funny thing. So, knowing this is a bourbon, I'm disappointed as far as the rye, like the rye notes. If this was just a rye, I'd be like, this is a super good rye.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I see that.
Like this is a super, but it's mostly corn because it's a bourbon. So it is kind of like on the vein of your Pikesville rye, where it's like mostly corn as far as the secondary ingredient. Huh,
they should crazy. They should call this Noah's Mill rye whiskey.
If they did, I'd be like, it's outstanding.
Yes,
but I still wouldn't pay $66.
No, but I agree with that.
You know, if this was just a rye, I'd be like, this is a really good rye.
Yeah.
But it's a so-so bourbon.
Yeah.
Because it's got too much rye in it.
Too much rye for the bourbon characteristic.
However, if you like rye, I mean, I don't know. But you can get like Rittenhouse or something.
Yeah.
It's like $25.
You know, that's a good.
I mean, it's, dude,
That's a
smell
really.
some water. It's like a rye.
Yeah, that's a really good
Explanation.
Explanation.
Let me explain something to you.
Of that.
About 6 or 5 minutes ago.
If you called that a rye whiskey,
Be like, oh man, that's golden.
you're right there. But right there. But as a bourbon, it doesn't hit the bourbon notes. Vanilla, caramel,
Yeah, I don't get
that sweet.
I just get grass.
That sweet
But it's a
note, the
mellow
rye takes
grass.
care. Yes, it's on the low end.
Correct. It's not a potent. It wouldn't be a potent rye by any means because it's a bourbon. Man, I'm confused. My palate's confused. I don't know what to do.
That's a really good
But I wouldn't.
opinion.
I don't think it's worth the money.
No, I don't think so either.
Quite
Absolutely.
frankly.
If you called it,
I mean,
a
everything's
rye,
going up now, but like
Right.
still, $40 maybe.
But now, if you labeled it as a rye bourbon, it
Still.
would be on the high end of the ryes. You can buy gooder. You can buy better ryes for less.
30 or 40
less,
bucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like Pikesville's $50 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably more now.
yeah.
And that's. I
burned it.
Anyway, I think
Yeah.
it's good.
It's a decent whiskey.
I think it's good. I just don't think it's worth the price.
No, I agree with you.
I would skip it
I would too. Absolutely.
for the price. If it was $30, I'd be like, yeah,
And what are
totally
we at?
pick it up.
60,
66,
60,
67.
under $70.
Like you said, 68 with taxes and
Yeah.
stuff. Probably.
So it's not worth that. High
You can get
rye
for
mash
70
bill.
bucks. Blanton's. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
High rye mash bill.
Each Taylor's even less than that.
Yeah. It's just, it is what it is. But
Good
now
try,
y'all
will it?
know,
Is that crooked?
might be.
Yeah, I think that's straight.
Is that better? Okay. So that's why we do this. So we save
Yeah,
y'all
so you can
some
save
money.
some money. Or if you don't agree
buy
with our
it.
palate, then you go buy it and you're like, this is delicious and I love it.
Don't. I wouldn't recommend it at that price.
Nope.
I would not.
Me either.
I'm glad I got it.
It's again,
was
it's
a
not
fun-
bad. It's just not worth the price.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Overpriced.
Yep.
There you have it, folks. Durbin's Bourbon. New videos every single Saturday. Give us a thumbs up. Drop some comments. Subscribe. We'll wrap
And
this
like.
one up. Yes. Likes are
Helps
good.
us out.
It does.
Have a discussion in the comments. I think that helps too.
It does.
I think the more comments you have,
Yeah.
we should start a
absolutely.
debate.
A
What should we-
whole debate. Noah's Mill and another one.
In Israel.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. Hot
Noah's
topic.
Mill is Israel.
Of course,
That's
by the
hot.
time this comes out, maybe that'll be.
Well, everybody will be dead. So,
Anyways, that's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing.
as always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons.
Anyway,
Any way
you like. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers.